And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Found a little run room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get it. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just...
That's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Stockton. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And they decide to try out the kicker. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Booth. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Big guy smells it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drop. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Or try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The run from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Shapen. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're still early in this ballgame, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter for them.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off play action on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Touchdown Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move.
Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Georgia. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. He stopped him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Shapin. Here comes the heat. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throws off the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll give it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Dogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, and it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. With the catch, it's Allen. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Quick tempo here for the offense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. That's reeled in, it's Booth. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Mississippi State going up tempo. The RPO, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wow, through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Trying to pull his way in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas A&M. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Great place to start for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight, they didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to kick a field goal.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with...
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Off the RPO, complete. The ball pops out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Great job by the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to move the chains, Mississippi State lines up on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
They'll give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot working the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
On the ground, it's Frazier. Crosses the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Offense set on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Dogs in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Humphries. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Here we go. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got the quick pass. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line.
1st down for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw again. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Georgia.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When I get inside the 3 on first and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. Wants to change this route. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail. And that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 18 to Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Caught behind the line. It's Reese. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Slithers into space.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the run, it's Frazier. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Flips it out to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return.
Return is tackled out of bounds.
Final play of the quarter coming. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw at Stockton. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They've got him before he gets the first down marker, and the screen does not deliver. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming.
Well, that was going to take a Herculean effort by that kicker, and he just didn't have enough leg on that kick.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Mosley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much. Because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, give on the inside. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking to pass, it's Stockton. It's complete to the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on second down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs. State as he goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
To the air, it's Shapen. Pocket breaking down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught, it's Young. Open space at the 25. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Dogs are in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick completion to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, Georgia.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Making side adjustments here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs for the tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And for the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Now improvising. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Fakes to grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.